Hi there, Skip here, and today's little Facebook message is all about giving your body what it needs within 60 seconds, within 1 minute. Now, all of us, before we actually do this, I just want to actually bring some meaning to it, because all of us live these fast, busy lifestyles. We're all crazy busy, and this is all about giving your body high performance nutrition, because it doesn't matter whether you're a parent, doesn't matter whether you're a business owner, doesn't matter whether you're an athlete, doesn't matter whether you work in a company. When we get the best out of ourselves, our self-esteem goes up, our confidence goes up, and we turn around and look at what we just done and go, wow, I just done that. And you need mental clarity for that, you need to have good focus for that, you need physical balance, physical flexibility, physical strength. You need all of this stuff to actually go through life to be the best you. So today, I'm going to give you a little, actually, before we even start, let me tell you, tomorrow, Thursday, I'm giving a free webinar at 7 p.m. All you've got to do is go to skiparchimedes.com/nutrition. You got that? /nutrition, and I'm going to be giving a whole webinar around high performance nutrition. Now, for now, I just wanted to give you a quick little tip on what you can do, because most of us are doing this. We're grabbing convenience food and that's going in. And a lot of the foods that are going in, they're dead foods. And if you're eating foods that are dead or processed, what do you think the effect is going to be on your body and your mind? You're going to start to feel dead. And when you've got live nutrition going in, the opposite happens. You start to feel alive, you start to feel more happy, you start to feel more joyful, and you get creative in the right ways in life, where the things that you're creating, you look back and go, wow, love that. Not look at it and go, oh my God, I just destroyed all of that stuff, and you then got to go and deal with this stuff. So what we've got here, I'm going to show you guys, and it's that time of the day where, as people's energy start to dip in the day, a lot of people are going for something that's got caffeine in it, they're going for something that's got sugars in it, something that's got stimulants in it that's taking them up, but what goes up must come down. Whereas when you've got this sustained energy, what happens is you don't dip, you just carry on. So what we've got here, we've got some live nutrients, and we've got mixes of our superfoods here, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about them, but I'm just showing you guys what it is that I'm now about to stick in my body. Because when you think about it, the foods that you're eating, they become you. So what we've got here, we just got some nuts, we got some berries, and we got some superfoods. We've got plant milk, which this one is oat milk. You know, you can obviously get almond milk, you can get coconut milk, and then that milk is going to have a good effect on the body, because a lot, you know, if you're having things like cow's milk, and just in case you're watching this, let me tell you now, anything dairy is leaching calcium from your bones. We now know that the people who have dairy have the weakest bones on the planet, and you might be freaking out, go, hang on a minute, what? So tomorrow, I told you, live on the webinar, we're going to be going through high performance nutrition to make sure that you're giving your body what it needs. And we do have to supplement. There's no doubt about it. Now, you know, I live on these supplements. I'm not going to go into the details of them today, but the fruits and vegetables that we now eat, we now know, because of fast crop rotation, because of the herbicides, the pesticides, the fungicides, all the chemicals that they're spraying on the land, even though we can grow beautiful things like this, the nutritional content, the nutritional value of this is only 5 to 20% compared to 100 years ago. So if I want to have something like a strawberry, 100 years ago, I could have eaten a strawberry, could have been all, you know, everything would have been great. Nowadays, because it's only 5 to 20%, you've got to eat a bowl full of these just to get the same nutrition as we did 100 years ago. Hence why we need to supplement. And when you supplement with things like superfoods, I mean, what I'm now about to make, and it's going to be less than 60 seconds. That's how fast I want you, how fast you can get this good nutrition in the body. Now, these superfoods, what I'm now about to make is, there's going to be about 200 to 300% more nutritional value in this one meal that I'm now about to make compared to what most people have in a week. So let's get started. So Oh, by the way, did I tell you, I'm giving a free webinar tomorrow. 7 o'clock, all based on high performance nutrition so that you can start to perform in life better. Anyway, let's get on with it. Right, so, someone give me a countdown. 3, 2, hang on, let me just grab a spoon. So 3, 2, 1. Someone time this, I've never even actually timed this. So, plant milk's going in. Real simple. We've got recovery mix. This is going on. I'm just going to use the recovery mix, which is a chocolate flavour. Lovely chocolate flavour. I'm going to bung some berries in. You can bung a banana in. You can bung in, let's bung in some of these nuts. Nuts go in. And I know you guys are thinking, I'm nuts. Of course I'm nuts, no doubt about it. And boom shakalak, we are done. Right, let's just do a little bit more. Yeah, done. Now just think about it, you know, we've got to change the way we're looking at nutrition, because if we're just going out there eating dead foods, then that stress is going to eat you up, it's going to affect your mind, it's going to affect your body, it's going to age you faster, it's going to drain you of energy, and this meal, oh my God, amazing. Let's get the next one in there. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Let's give that a taste. That is insane. Now, superfoods are everywhere. You've got to make sure that you're really giving your body what it needs. Now, with our superfoods, you can do it another way. Like sometimes when I'm out and about, I haven't got a blender. And for those of you that I know are on our superfoods, I just want to give you another little thing that I do as well. Where if I'm out, you get your little shakers. This one I'm going to put some of the alkaline protein in. Because they're both tasting, quite often I actually mix them up. So you can literally just put a spoonful of that in there. And sometimes when I'm on the go, because think about this, the cells in your body, first thing they need is oxygen. Second thing they need is water. Third thing they need is nutrients, live nutrients. And when your body has the live nutrients, you start to function better. Oxidative stress goes down because most of us are having these lifestyles where we live in these stressful lifestyles. And that's just amazing. You start eating stuff like this, you've got no excuse when you're eating on the go, because I'm traveling all around the world in different time zones all the time. And it's so easy when you get on planes, when you go to events, and someone shoves something in front of your face and you're like, oh God, I know I shouldn't, but what the hell. Think about your cells don't have that emotional connection to the food, and a lot of us are eating for emotional reasons. That's why tomorrow we're going to uncover all this to make sure that you get this high performance nutrition in your body with the right foods, with the right supplementation. And there are people out there who basically quote a guy called Dr. Linus Pauling, who says that you can trace every disease, every ailment and every sickness to a mineral deficiency. And the stuff that we have in here, the vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants, you can't get this stuff in real food anymore. Unfortunately, what's in here is not in here anymore. And if you want to be the best in life, you've got to make sure that you're giving your physical body what it needs. And when you're eating this stuff and you're mixing this up in ways where it's fast, it's easy, it's nutritious, it's delicious, then suddenly at least your body's not going to break down. Now let's just look at the flip side of it for a minute. How many people do you know, and let's be honest now, are there people out there that you know who have got a disease, got an illness, and not only do they suffer, but their loved ones suffer too? Because there's nothing worse than seeing someone suffer, especially with what I've learned. Most of this stuff is down to lifestyle choices. When we change our lifestyle choices, when we start to make intelligent choices of what we're going to be putting in the body, then most of the stuff that the masses deal with, i.e. the aches and pains. And they're saying nowadays that 2 out of every 3 people are either going to get a cancer, a diabetes, or a heart disease. This is insane what's going on. How come it wasn't like that hundreds of years ago, and how come it's like that now? One simple thing. There are companies out there that really know how to market well. And they know how to market products where they've got big marketing, but the ingredients that go in the products, and we're talking about things like, you know, GMO foods now, where they're just manifesting stuff like this, it's not even real, but there are a lot of supplements out there which they're basically doing people more harm than good. And tomorrow, or Thursday, might be tonight when you see this, go to skiparchimedes.com/nutrition. I'm going to be giving you information that you're not going to find this on the news, you're not going to get this from the schools, the education system, you're not going to get this from newspapers, you're not going to get this from TV, you're not going to get this stuff because it never makes it to the mainstream. And I at least want you guys to have the awareness of how to navigate around all this temptation that's out there, because ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is, unfortunately for most of us, is, you know, having a heart attack. The first sign of a heart attack is the heart attack. And huge difference between being fit and being healthy. We're now seeing professional athletes all around the world having heart attacks and strokes and dying on the field. And the medical experts around it don't understand. What's that? Just tell me.
Nearly run out.
Nearly run out?
Storage.
All right. So basically, it's really important to understand there's a difference between being fit and being healthy. And when we are healthy, the body doesn't break down. That's what we've got to understand. We can be fit and we can be full of acid, and that acid is going to break us down from the inside out. And what I'm going to be sharing with you, science is now catching up with this, and science now finally believes it, that when you've created an alkaline environment inside the body can't break down. And we've been doing tests where, I mean, this is how crazy tests have been done. We've got people alkaline, they've been injected with poison, and the body hasn't reacted in a bad way, where literally within a few minutes, they should start having hot and cold and shivers, and, you know, feeling nauseous, feeling ill, getting headaches, all of this stuff, no symptom. And that, like the E. coli, the poison that was injected, that should have lasted at least 5 days, and because they were alkaline, absolutely no effect on the body. This is the power that's inside of you, but you can't tap into that power unless you're making the right lifestyle choices on a daily basis. And all of us are doing this every day, or we're drinking stuff. And when we get to that place where you start to do the right thing again and again and again and again, then what's happened is you've created a habit. It creates less brain space, because now you haven't got to think about it, because it's dropped in from the conscious part of the brain right down to the subconscious part of the brain, where you start doing things without thinking about it. And nutrition is part of your game. You can't go through this game of life without having a connection with food and nutrition. So tomorrow, did I tell you? I don't know if I did. Got a live webinar. We're going, and it's going to be live, where you go to skiparchimedes.com/nutrition, where I'm going to be helping you build a better relationship between you and the food and the nutrition that you're putting in your body. Please tell your friends about this. Please tell your family. Please tell your work colleagues. I know everyone says please like it, please share it. They do these things all the time, but what I'm going to be sharing with you is it's a game changer. It's life-saving, and I'm not kidding you, because you've heard the saying, you are what you eat. And although it may be a bit of a gimmick, because you are really how you live, and eating is part of that, so you might want to really pay an interest in your own body, your own mind, because this thing, your body, is the only thing that's with you from the day you're born until the day you pass, and every single choice you're making is having an effect on your well-being. And it's a case of, is it going to be illness or is it going to be wellness? And you, whether you're making that choice consciously or not, you're making that choice. So I invite you tomorrow. This is my gift to you. I'm going to give it to you totally free. I just want you guys to start to make better choices, so that you can start to perform at high level. And as I said, it doesn't matter whether you're an athlete, it doesn't matter whether you're a manager, a business owner, a worker, an employee, it doesn't matter whether you're a parent, a child, because I think about this, when you've learned this and your energy levels goes up and your happiness goes up and the quality of your body goes up, because it's not just how you look on the outside, it's how you are on the inside as well, then you're going to be able to directly share that with your loved ones and, you know, the kids of the future. So we do not want our kids creating habits that don't serve them from a young age. And what they're now saying today is the younger generation, they're saying because the younger generation are getting so ill, these kids are going to be dying before their parents. That's what I mean, this has even made it to the news now. So what's happening? One simple thing, nutrition that makes up your body. It's got to serve, it's got to be high quality, and you've got to start to make conscious choices. And I really want to help you on that journey. So I don't think I told you, but we're going live tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Live, go to skipbarkerminis.com/nutrition and come and join us. We're going to have some fun tomorrow evening or Thursday, 7 p.m. You might be seeing this on Thursday. And you're going to understand how easy it's going to be able to get live foods in your body. It's going to be fast. It's going to save you time and money. And you're going to make sure that your body is not going to break down with stupid lifestyle choices. So anyway, I'm Skip. Live strong, live healthy, live long. Make sure you live now with the nutrients, oxygen and water. And for now, I'm getting charged up.